true I'm nervous, but why do you think I'm mad? My senses are very sharp, and above all, my hearing's extremely acute. Does that make me mad? Listen how calmly I can tell you the whole story.
Hello, sir. Here's your tea.
I love the old man. He never wronged me or doubted me, nor did I desire his gold. I think it was his eye. It resembled a vulture, pale blue, covered with a film. It made my blood run cold. So I made up my mind to take his life. Every night, about midnight, I turned the latch of his door and opened it so gently. When I had an opening large enough, I put in the lantern, or closed, so that no light shone out. Then I put in my head. Oh, you would have laughed to see how cunningly I did it. Very, very gently. Could see him as he lay on his bed. What a madman I've been as wise as this! Then I opened the lantern so that a single ray fell upon the vulture eye. But it was always closed. One night when I opened the lantern, my thumb slipped on the fastening. The old man sprang up crying out, "Who's there?" For an hour. I didn't move a muscle, but I didn't hear him lie down. He was sitting up, listening, in mortal terror. I opened the lantern so that a single dim ray fell upon the vulture eye. It was wide open. I grew furious as I gazed upon it. Oh, the dull blue with the hideous veil over its own. So you see, what you mistake for madness is just over the cuteness of the senses. So then a sound came from my ears. A low, dull sound. The sound a watch makes when wrapped in cotton. I knew that sound too. It was the beating of the old man's heart. The beating, it grew louder and louder. The sound might be heard by a neighbor. With a loud yell, I leaped into the room. He shrieked once. Only once. I dragged him to the floor and threw the heavy bed over him. For many minutes, the heart beat on, but at length ceased. The older man was stone dead. So I took wise precautions to conceal the body. First, I dismembered the corpse. Then I removed the carpet and placed him under the floorboards. I replaced the carpet so delicately that no human eye could ever see what had been done. It was still dark. Then there came a knocking at the front door. Then I opened it, and 2 policemen had entered.
Police?
The shriek had been heard by a neighbor who called them to investigate. I smiled and bade them welcome. I invited them to search, for the room was in perfect order. I had nothing to fear. With my confidence, I brought chairs and asked them to rest, placing my chair on the spot that reposed the victim. For a while I was at ease, answering questions cheerfully. Before long, though, I felt myself getting pale and wished they would leave. My head ached, and a ringing began in my ears, but still they sat and chattered. As the ringing in my ears grew louder, I talked in a louder voice. Now a new noise came to my ears, the noise that a watch makes when wrapped in cotton. I gasped for breath and talked more quickly. I rose and argued about trifles, making wild gestures, but the noise grew even louder. I paced the floor. Will they ever leave? I felt I must scream or die. Louder, louder, louder. Then I shrieked. I admit the deed. Tear up the carpet. Here, and stop the beating of this hideous old heart.